I'd like to share with you a little bit about the pendulum path of doing and being. I think most of us have learned that doing is really, really important, and we believe that we're loved for what we do, not who we are. We learned that you have to work hard, get your to-do list done, and do all the things, right? And the list is long, and we feel this pressure, like we have to get it all done. And then what happens is we do, we grind it out, and then there's a point where we're like, oh, it's almost like I've earned permission to play. And then we swing the pendulum the other way. We might go into like playing and, going away for the weekend, or going out and maybe indulging in drinks or whatever. And then we got to get back to working again. So the pendulum kind of swings back and forth, right? Sometimes it might swing drastically, meaning like you do a lot and then you go into sort of this low energy place, and maybe you become stuck in this place of not doing anything at all. And listen, I'm not saying that there isn't a place for some of this just in the normal cycles of life. And I think that the ultimate goal, rather than it being so drastic from one end to the other, that the pendulum starts to swing a little bit more in the center, and it starts to swing with a shorter range. And we start to live our lives where the doing and the being is kind of flowing through our days, through our weeks, through our months, through our years, just flowing back and forth. As you create more safety inside, and the feeling that your worth is not dependent on what you do, and you start to give yourself permission to do a little bit less, or at least to bring balance between the doing and the being, you start to realize that's a much more enjoyable way to live our lives. Remember that also the things that we do don't have to be as big of things. It might be a 1-minute workout before you get on a work call. It might be a 2-minute meditation before you do that paperwork you have to get done. It might be playing with your children for a few minutes before you make dinner. It's not about how much you do or that you get it all done right now. Sometimes it's giving yourself the space to do and be in more of a flow. What do you think about that?